So much on the line tonight. The playoff preparations. A look at the guys getting stretched out and warmed up. Tip-off just moments away. Game 5. Typically a crucial one in almost any series. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Adebayo in at the 3, the small forward. And for Las Vegas, we've got Zach LaVine. And it's Aguirre in at the 3 slot. Here we go. It's Las Vegas with the ball. Hardaway with it. Russell a screen on Butler. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Adebayo.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Russell, a screen on Butler. Hardaway, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Levine with it. He's covered by Curry. Levine surveys the D. Clock is at 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And here's Curry for 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Well, Curry doing it again. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
Levine passes to Hardaway. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Butler. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Butler. Up and over Hardaway. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Now Curry, defended by Hardaway. Adebayo from long range. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Russell, the pass to Hardaway. Knocked loose. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Butler into the lane. Yep, that one goes.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Hardaway, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Levine. He's covered by Curry. Lets it go from the wing. Levine can't hit.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 6.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
To the paint. Embiid with a steal. On the take.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Stephen Curry is second.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Here's Aguirre, hounded by Adebayo. Abdul-Jabbar, and it's blocked by Embiid.
And you have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Valanciunas sets a screen. They get it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Butler passes to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Curry. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Las Vegas trails by 8. To stop the drought. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the pointers.
It's his first trip to the line. Hardaway hits them both. The Warriors lead by 6. Curry looking it over. Over to the wing. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. 5 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Russell, a screen on Embiid. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
From deep. Adebayo on the wing. Curry launches it. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Curry's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Russell a screen on Butler. Hardaway the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's a screen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Both good from the line that time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Embiid. Shot is up. It's hauled in by Hayward. And Hayward has got the ball here for Las Vegas. It's a 5-point game. Out to the right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Embiid covers. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Brown. Pass to Red. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Hayward. For Las Vegas, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Over Adebayo. Hayward's shot is off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Three-pointer Embiid drops in the 3. Embiid's got 5.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Back to Rivers. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Richmond. And it's blocked by Embiid. Now Brown. Embiid with it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He has 6. Hayward, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hayward with a screen on Embiid. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Richmond. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. White's checked in.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Las Vegas, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Brown from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The Warriors lead by 8. On the floor for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Camby in at the 5, down low. Valanciunas sets a screen. The shot by Butler, no good. And Russell's got the ball here for Las Vegas. Curry against Hardaway. White with the steal. Here's Curry. The rebound by Aguirre.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Hardaway.
LaVine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
He hits the second from the line. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Outside Butler, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Here's Levine. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Nice move by LaVine. Hard to contest someone's pull-up when they get so high off the floor.
Valanciunas with a screen on Hardaway. Curry, no good.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The Warriors lead by 3. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Checked in for the Warriors. White, the pass to Curry. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for White. Now here's Hardaway. Throws it up high. The explosive Zach LaVine.
Oh, talk about bounce. Levine has tremendous bounce. I mean, gets off so fast to slam down those alley-oops.
Thompson passes to Curry. Gets the three to fall. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Hardaway, the pass to Levine. Curry with a steal. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2.
That's good from Butler.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Butler hits them both. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Russell a screen on Curry. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Hardaway. Butler covering. Fades away. Hardaway, no good. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10.
I mean, great anticipation by Levine, managing to get his hand on the ball.
Back to Butler. Embiid, a screen on Levine. Here's Butler. Rejected by Sabonis. Hardaway against Curry. Outside Hardaway. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Adebayo passes to Curry. Off target from three-point range.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Levine can't hit. The Warriors lead by 6. Embiid passes to Curry. Now here's Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Levine. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. Inside. Jimmy buckets.
This guy's so hard to rattle on the offensive end. Jimmy Butler is up for the challenge.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Hardaway on the wing. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 23, Marcus Camby.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Give him 8 points now. Here's Richmond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Las Vegas. Hayward against Adebayo. Outside, Brown. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Embiid. Hardaway grabs the board. Las Vegas trails by 8. They set the pick. Brown with the steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Red can't get it to go. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
This one for 3. For 3. Unable to get that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Aguirre. That's tipped. Outside Hardaway. Back to Hayward. Here's Richmond. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Aguirre. Fires in the triple. Aguirre's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Embiid. It's hauled in by Hayward. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Richmond pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Embiid. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. And the Warriors shooting a low 30% from the floor. 3-pointer Embiid. Oh, a long triple by Embiid.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Embiid. He's got 12. The 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Brown against Hardaway. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Hardaway's got 5. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, here in Game 5, it's going to be an uphill battle in the second half.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. They've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Warriors lead by 4. We've got Zach LaVine, and it's Aguirre in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Give him 8.
Butler making that one count. He's so patient offensively.
Russell a screen on Butler. Hardaway, the pass to Aguirre. And here's Hardaway. Butler covering. No good on the triple.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Embiid drops them both. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Trailing by 8. Russell a screen on Butler. Pass to Russell. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And here's Adebayo on the wing. Curry. 17-foot shot on the way. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Curry's got 14.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Knocks it loose. Butler with a steal. Right wing. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Rivers is checked in. Las Vegas trails by 12. Russell a screen on Butler. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Zach LaVine.
There are troublemakers out on the court, and Jimmy Butler is one of them, and I mean that as a compliment.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
And the Warriors making a switch here. White's checked in. Butler hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Las Vegas trails by 14. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Here's Rivers. He's scoreless. Outside LaVine. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Will it go? Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
White against LaVine. White can't hit. For Las Vegas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Rivers. He's covered by Curry. Rivers, the pass to LaVine. Fires from deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And here's Curry for three. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
To the inside. It's stolen by Curry. Butler passes to Curry. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Russell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Rivers, counted by Adebayo. And the layup is good off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 16 points now.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Rivers. Russell a screen on White. Rivers, the pass to Levine. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 18 points for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's White. Still no points. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Warriors lead by 11. Red. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Takes the three. Counted from distance.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And again, no good by Golden State.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space. No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Hardaway's checked in for Rivers. And Golden State also making a switch. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Brown. And he makes both free throws. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Embiid. Adebayo sets a screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw lines.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Embiid drops them both. Las Vegas trails by 8. Outside Hardaway. Down low. Embiid with a steal. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Chef Curry cooking it up from the corner.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
And there's a pick. A deep 3. They get it again.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Outside White. Offline with a 3. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Hardaway against Butler. Hardaway, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Sends it home from three-point land. Abdul-Jabbar's got 25 points in the game. The Warriors lead by 6. Adebayo, a screen on Hardaway. Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hardaway against Curry. Outside Hardaway. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for the Warriors, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard position.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Inside, Embiid with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. Puts one up from 19. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Well, that mid-range, that's a comfort zone for Jimmy Butler.
Russell, a screen on Butler. Hardaway, the pass to Aguirre. Great look, but off the mark. And the Warriors shooting only 36% so far in this game. Outside Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Aguirre. Las Vegas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the paint, to halt the run, and that one is hammered home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Butler with the bucket.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Russell, a screen on Butler. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The 3 from Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Valanciunas. And a deep 3 from Curry. Hardaway grabs the board. Las Vegas trails by 13. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Russell, and it's in there.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Las Vegas trails by 11. He takes it in. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Now Butler. Now here's Embiid. And here's Curry for three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 rebounds in the game. Curry against Hardaway. Pass to Levine. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Embiid. That's short off the rim. Adebayo passes to Curry. Back to Adebayo. Outside Curry. And there's the rejection.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball and just swatted it away.
Now here's Curry. Butler on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Butler's got 10 points in the quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. At the line for Las Vegas, Penny Hardaway, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hardaway hits them both. Curry with it. Pass to Valanciunas. Levine against Butler. Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. A shot by Butler, no good. Las Vegas trails by 9. And Levine, here we go.
Woo! Using electric speed. Levine just relishes the opportunity to drive through the defense.
At the line for 2.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Curry. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, poked away. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. And a two-handed jam!
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Outside Curry. Pass to Adebayo. Curry against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Curry passes to Valanciunas. Up and over Russell. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
That's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Adebayo passes to Curry. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Las Vegas. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Russell. They get it back.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it, sending that one down.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They double team Curry. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Curry. And here's Valanciunas. Up and over Russell. And again, no good by Golden State.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Outside for Levine. Misses the tray. And so the Golden State Warriors have won the series. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports
starting lineup for the visiting.
You look at the pace. They are one win away from the semifinals. And Greg, how do they drown out the distractions and the noise and just concentrate on their job?
And Kevin, it's never easy in a situation like this. But the only thing you can do is rely on the players who got you here. If you're one of the leaders of this team, you can expect to play a ton of minutes tonight.
So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Lucas is out there with Iverson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Barkley in at the 3.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Now here's Lucas. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good, Iverson.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Here's the 3. Peterson misses. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Lucas kicks to Iverson. 17-foot shot on the way. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Olajuwon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one is on Stoudemire.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Shoot 2.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Barkley. Now here's Iverson. He's covered by Leonard. Launches from deep. Here's Shaq, and the dunk by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Look at O'Neal, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Olajuwon. To the middle. That shot missing. Great D that time from Lucas. Indiana leading by 3. Iverson with the ball. Back to Lucas. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Outside, Towns. Back to Leonard. Over Iverson. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Lucas. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Towns finds Leonard. Wizards passing it around. Stoudemire with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And here is Stoudemire, following the 3 from Ray Allen. Back to Stoudemire. 5 to shoot. Here's Iverson. D that time from Leonard.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Rondo passes to Brooks. Outside Rondo. Over Iverson. Rondo can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Lucas. He has 6.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. Wizards making a switch here. Diaz checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wizards trail by 10. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Rondo dishes to Brooks. Abdi on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Pacers ball.
Indiana leading by 10. Lucas the pass to Iverson. Lucas a screen on Rondo. Here's Iverson. Makes it off the glass. Iverson's got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Peterson, defended by Lucas. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Washington no good. And it's Lucas with the ball for the Indiana Pacers, leading by 12. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Brooks. He has yet to score. Can they get it? It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Brooks grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown. Pacers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Allen Iverson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Iverson.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rondo looking over the floor. They need this one. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pacers out in front, leading by 14. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Here's Iverson. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Allen is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Peterson, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Leonard. To the paint. Here's Towns. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Towns has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Wizards. Stoudemire outside. Barkley outside. Back to Stoudemire. Shoots over Towns. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist by Barkley.
And if Stoudemire can't get inside, he still has options. This time, he takes that mid-range.
Leonard kicks to Allen. Olajuwon with a screen on Iverson. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's make some noise for your Wizards dancer.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Kawhi Leonard.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now here's Iverson. He has 7. Pass to Lucas. Stoudemire kicks to Lucas. From deep, Iverson. Washington with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Olajuwon passes to Leonard. Back to Olajuwon. The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
First team foul. At the line for Washington, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both. Indiana leading by 10. Stoudemire outside. Barkley outside. Back to Stoudemire. Shoots over Towns. And Stoudemire the bucket on the assist by Barkley. Stoudemire's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wizards foul.
For Indiana, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Amari Stoudemire taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Wizards trailed by 13. And here's Leonard from 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Iverson passes to Lucas. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Barkley. Back to Stoudemire. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pass to Leonard. Nice ball movement by Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I love when Peterson plays with that energy. When he's looking to score, it really puts pressure on the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Lucas. Here's O'Neal. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Stoudemire dishes to Barkley. Pass to Lucas. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Cuts at 5 from 18. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Olajuwon kicks to Leonard. Allen for 3. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Barkley. Still without a basket. Allen against Lucas. Over Allen. No good from Lucas.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Allen finds Leonard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pacers leading by 11. Here's O'Neal. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Cans it from downtown. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Back to Lucas. Screen by Barkley. Down low. And then Barkley with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Peterson. Back to Leonard. Olajuwon with a screen for Leonard. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Stoudemire. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Third team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Hakeem Olajuwon. One shot.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Iverson outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Indiana, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for the Pacers, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. That they're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Now, here's Avdia. Hasn't made one yet. Olajuwon. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 5 rebounds tonight. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Lucas. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And here's Brooks from outside. And so we conclude the first half. Pacers lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. The shot. You were so close. One more time.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Indiana Pacers.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, they've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. So with Lowry on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Lucas. Stoudemire out there with Barkley. Then it's Iverson, and it's Shaq in at the 5. Now here's Stoudemire. Shoots over Towns, and Stoudemire the bucket on the assist by Barkley.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And it's Stoudemire at the elbow. Barkley outside. Back to Stoudemire. Shoots over Towns, and that one hits back iron.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player. He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Now here's Lucas. 11 points in the game. Pass to Iverson. Back to Lucas. Plenty of space. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
Assisted by
Iverson's got 3 assists in the game. It's Allen on the wing. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And it's Lucas with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. Iverson passes to Lucas. To the inside. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 12 in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Time for the dance dance. Let's get ready. You can see yourself on the screen. Show us your best dance move. Let's go.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Leonard. Inside, Olajuwon. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Lucas, the pass to Iverson. Back to Lucas. Fires from deep. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And Towns throws it down.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Stoudemire outside. Barkley outside. Pass to Iverson. Clock at 6. Barkley with a screen on Leonard. From outside the arc. And it's Iverson missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Allen against Iverson. Peterson, the pass to Towns. It's stolen by Barkley. Pass to Stoudemire. Lucas kicks to Stoudemire. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. And so he hits both. Wizards trail by 12. Towns a screen on Iverson. Here's Leonard. Lucas with the rebound. And it's Lucas with the ball for Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. They get the rebound, and Shaq with the slam.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Leonard looking around. Brooks outside. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, it's tipped. Over Stoudemire, and the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Towns. Pacers leading by 14. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Iverson outside. Stoudemire dishes to Barkley. Back to Stoudemire. Just 4 to shoot. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Stoudemire's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now, here is O'Neal. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And here's Iverson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Iverson's got 12 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pacers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Leonard with the bucket.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Lucas the pass to Iverson. Lucas a screen on run. Here's Iverson, and he banks in the layup. Iverson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Leonard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Lucas the pass to Iverson. Lucas a screen on Rondo. And Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Stoudemire against Leonard. To the paint, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Allen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Peterson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Leonard. Six to shoot. Shoots a fader.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Pass to Stoudemire. Fader on the way. Here's Shaq. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play. And it's the Pacers with the ball. O'Neal a screen on Leonard. 5 on the clock. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Allen outside. Back to Leonard. Iverson with the block. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Sloan passes to Oden. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Nembhard. And again, Washington no good. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Three-pointer, Granger, rebounded by the Wizards. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Barry. Back to Rondo. 5 to shoot. Over Iverson. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Now, to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Ranger from outside, and it's Sloan with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Iverson. Back to Nembhard. The three-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Beck. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Beck's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Loose. Stoudemire kicks to Barkley. Back to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Wizards. Olajuwon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Spins. Outside, Towns. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 19 points. Stoudemire outside. Screen by O'Neal. Back to Stoudemire. Here's Lucas. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Towns for 3. Iverson grabs the board. Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Up top, Olajuwon. No good there. Shaq with some nice D. Stoudemire against Olajuwon. Pass to Barkley. Indiana moving it around. Takes the 13-footer. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Barkley. O'Neal's got 10 points in just the second half. Leonard the pass to Peterson. Allen surveying the D. Clock at 4. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Lucas dishes to Iverson. Pass to Barkley. Here's Lucas. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lucas has got 21 in the game.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shaq.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Well, with the conference finals within reach, he was not going to let it slip away. Wizards trail by 21. Outside, Towns. Floats one up. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here is Barkley. Pass to Iverson. Stoudemire with a screen on Leonard. Offensive rebound. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And how about the persistence on the glass? Stoudemire wanting that rebound more than anyone else.
Olajuwon finds Leonard. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Olajuwon, and another steal for him.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. Scooped up. Launches it. Here's Shaq. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shaquille O'Neal.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Morris Peterson.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Rondo against Iverson. And the Indiana Indiana Pacers will move on. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Shaq.
Oh, say does.
Game 5, typically a crucial one in almost any series. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Robertson in at the 1. And for Memphis, we've got Ben Simmons, also Victor Oladipo out there, and it's Bird in at the 3. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Robertson. Simmons defending. He buries it from 3.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Here's Mirasan. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Durant with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 5.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
Pass to Mirasan. Here's Simmons, and he buries his first look.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Robertson. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Durant, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And it's Simmons missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Robertson. The 3 is up. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Simmons against George. Here's the teardrop. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots it. The rebound by Malone.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Up top, Durant. He's guarded by Oladipo. And it's good for 2. He has 7.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Timeout called. Memphis. Looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Ben Simmons is second, and of course Kevin Durant.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
Oladipo, the pass to Mirsan. Oladipo outside. Poke loose and stolen by Durant. To the middle. The lob, very well done.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Simmons, the pass to Duncan. And they're running. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes a first.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Mirsan. That one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to George. There's a screen by Bull. Down low. It's picked off. Here's Bird. And again, it's Memphis missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Durant. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And he's going for the lob. Stripped away. Pass to Malone. Mirsan pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 8 from deep three-point land. Here's Duncan. And he drops it in from the low post.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Malone. Yet to see a basket. Here's Bowl. And finished off by Bowl.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
And it's Bird missing.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
There's a screen. Here's Robertson. Misses the three. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mirasan, the pass to Simmons. Here's Duncan. Here's Mirasan. George defending. Mirasan misses. Kicks it to George. Durant with a screen on Oladipo. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. Robertson's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
It's time for baseball. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Oh, that's nice. You must have left some dancing shoes at home. Let's see what you got.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Let's get it for you. Substitution on the court.
Duncan, pass to Fox. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Offensive board. Yep, that one goes.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Robertson. 6 points for him. Gasol, a screen on Fox. Count it. Robertson's got his third basket on the night right there.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Fox for three. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really's upgraded that three-point stroke.
Green against Jackson. Out left to the wing. Here's Robertson. Kept alive. Yao. No good with a layup. Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Duncan. Pass to Fox. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's Robertson. Fires the three. Wallace pulls it in. To the wing on the left. And here's Fox on the wing. Green. Here's Wallace. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Victor Oladipo is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Wallace in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
Here's Robertson after the basket by Memphis on the other end.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Yao. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. The Lakers making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Bird, guarded by Durant. Pass to Mirasan. And here's Oladipo.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Victor Oladipo. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Bowl, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second one. And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Robertson. It's deflected. Mirasan, the pass to Fox. Here's Mirasan. Pass to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here they come. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Oladipo, the pass to Simmons. With the teardrop, Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 6. And he lobs it up top. Oladipo outside. Pass to Simmons. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clock at 6. Here's Fox. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. George outside. Pass to Malone. The kick to Durant. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Oladipo, the pass to Simmons. Shoots over George. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Oladipo. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. George outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Malone. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Oladipo finds Fox. Here's Bird. On target from range. Bird's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
There's a screen. Pass to Robertson. Lets the 3 fly. And Los Angeles another 3.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Oladipo outside. Let's go with a 3. Out to the wing. Here's Bird. Off the mark there with a 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's George. Good D by Simmons.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for Memphis, George Marathon, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Gasol, the screen. Here's Robertson. That 3's off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Simmons. Here's Mirasan. Checked by Gasol. Mirasan, the pass to Duncan. Floats one up. Shot clock at 6. And it's good on the lay-in. Duncan's got 6.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And there's the screen. Inside, here's Duncan. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, the playmaking skills of Simmons are elite. The pass-first attitude he brings is what helps tie the team together.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
On your feet, fans, here they come. Your Grizzlies.
A minute 42 left in the first half of this one. Back to Jackson, to the right side, to the inside, and stolen by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. A minute 20 left in the first half. Gasol, a screen on Simmons. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Robertson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Outside Simmons. Misses from close range. Los Angeles leading by 4. Jackson, the pass to Yao. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Simmons with it. Give him 8 points now.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Simmons. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Robertson. There's the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Green in the post. Jackson on him. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to Singapore and get ready for the fan on courtside. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Let's get it for our
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies, they've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Paul George, and it's Durant in at the small forward. And Robertson gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Duncan. 6 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Houston, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Good on both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Durant. Durant owning the inside.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Down low. And stolen by Bull. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Robertson gets it to go.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to Bird. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
They set the pick. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Right side Simmons. Here's Duncan. To the paint. Bird, that's good. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the lob. It's stolen. It's stolen away. It's a one-on-one situation. Durant's shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Bull, a screen on Simmons. Puts up a 3. Mirasan pulls it in. Mirasan's got 9 rebounds now for the lead. And it's laid in by Simmons. Simmons has got 14 points for the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Robertson. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Mirasan, the pass to Simmons. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Green's checked in for Memphis. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Robertson. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Robertson's got 20.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Outside, Green. Here's Duncan. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with that.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Lakers trail by 3. Durant looking around. Williams with the screen. Memphis with a rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Mirasan. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Mirasan's got 8 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
We have an answer. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jackson. No points yet. Pass to George. Softly drops in the floater. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact into his finish. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Jackson. Pass to George. Clock at 4.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
That's good from George.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
George hits them both. And here's Memphis. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Green. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Eden. Now here's Green. Jacks up a three. Green, money from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
George outside. 4-3. It's hauled in by Eaton.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wallace, the pass to Eaton. They set the screen to the inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Smart move with the ball by Green. He didn't like what the play got him, so he gives it away.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Outside Durant. Pass to Robertson. Back to Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Oladipo against George. Duncan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Robertson. Give him 20. Just 5 on the clock. Pure from three-point range. Robertson's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Memphis ahead, up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ben Simmons is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Duncan in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Duncan. Outside Simmons. Oh, George with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition, and the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Pass to Duncan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis, Duncan. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Robertson. Simmons defending. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Cole, a screen on Oladipo. It's tipped. Bowl, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Tim Duncan.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 5. George peels it out a bit. And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's got 25 points in the game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Robertson from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
George. That one's good. This game is all even. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Good luck trying to contain George on the drive. The mobility and the ferocity on display there. Oh, wow.
Here's Duncan. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for 1, Tim Duncan.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Robertson. Pull, a screen on Simmons. Drives to the hoop. Back to George. 5 on the clock. And there There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
That's good from George. George hits them both.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Duncan. Oladipo outside. Here's Bird. Off target from outside.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
They get the rebound. Here's Bull. On the wing, Durant. Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Malone. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Bird passes to Duncan. He got a piece of it. Here's Robertson. There's a screen by Bull.
Memphis foul. George Nielsen. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Bull. Pass to Malone. And he lobs it up.
In the first half, he handled the ball well, but he's been pretty reckless with it in this second half.
For 3, Oladipo drills it from deep.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Lakers trail by 4. George outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Oladipo outside. Duncan, the pass to Mirson. And here's Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pick. From downtown, Durant pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Robertson. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Bird, that's good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robertson. Launches a 3. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mirson, the pass to Simmons. Here's Bird, guarded by Durant. And it's Bird missing. Los Angeles shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. To the middle. Here's Malone. And he jams it home with authority.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Pass to Bird. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
The Lakers trail. Here's Malone to the wing, right side. Down low. Memphis with a rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Mirson. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Robertson. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes! type of shot.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
On your feet, fans. Here they come.
Pass to Bird. And no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Oladipo. Clock at 6. Malone. It's off. Oh, off target. Timeout. Grizzlies. They could win it. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. We've got Ben Simmons, also Victor Oladipo out there, and it's Duncan in at the 4. Here's Murasan. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Robertson. To take the lead, and again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Looking to get back on track. Bird, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Lakers trail. George outside. Here's Malone. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Bird. Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Robertson. They set a pick to the paint. Yeah, good. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Bird from outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. To Durant. And he's going for the lob. Pulls it from 20. And it's Bird missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Spins. Durant, no good. Memphis leading. Bird passes to Mirson. Got it.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
George against Oladipo.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Moses Malone. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Pass to Bird. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kevin Durant. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Malone can't get it to go. And so it's Memphis with it. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Pass to Duncan. Simmons with it. Here's Mirson. And another miss by Memphis.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 17 seconds left in overtime. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfect.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Robertson. And stolen by Simmons. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. George for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so the Memphis Grizzlies win the series and will be moving on And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
you.